Well, ladies and dudes, I got some good news to tell you. In the second Evangelion movie, Shinji's best friend, I forgot what his name is, at least he didn't get killed from being inside of an Eva machine. Hallelujah to that. Well, the bad news is somebody is in that Eva machine. I'm not sure how the heck I'm going to explain that part, because it would be a spoiler alert thing. Well, if you guys get the picture. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca and Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. This is my review for today. And today, we are finally going to continue on the Evangelion movie saga. Hey, got to part 2. And this one is pretty darn interesting. Well, I don't know if it's better than the first one, but I will say it was an equally good sequel to watch. Very, very good equally sequel to watch. Since they followed the storyline very darn carefully, even adding some good changes here and there. And yeah, I got a piece of paper to prove it, to get to know what this next Evangelion movie is. So for my next movie review is Evangelion 2.22, You Cannot Advance. Boy, this one is going to be a whole lot darker than the first one. That's for sure. Well, it does have some half-lightness to it, that I will admit. So, yep, let's go ahead and get on to my next movie review of Evangelion 2.22. You Cannot Advance. So, what the heck I'm going to say about the main plot of the story? It's going to be way too hard to explain. Let's just say Shinji's on a brand new life, a brand new chapter. He's trying to move on with his life, and I'm sure he wants to work things out with his dad, since he and his dad hadn't seen each other for a few years or so after the death of his mother. I have no idea what she died from. But yeah, he wants to restart his life all over again, become a better person that he ever wants to be, and, you know, try to get along with kids and have a nice new life at school and becoming an Eva pilot and all that stuff. And yes, ladies and dudes, there's 2 new kids who are gonna be a part of the Evangelion thing, you know, having some robots and learning how to control them and fight those angel thingamajigs. Yeah, there was one girl who's very cocky and arrogant. She wants to be the best of the best, while the other girl, I have never seen her before. She wasn't featured in the TV series, but I think she's a new character that all of us do not know of. That's for sure. That's all I could say about the main plot of the story. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth, ladies and dudes, I really did enjoy this movie. This is a very good movie sequel to watch. And yeah, there's a whole lot of good stuff that happened later on in the movie. And yes, there were some parts here or there that was in the TV series that was explained well, but as you may know, this movie is a retelling and they want to do some changes here and there. Some scenes that we never seen before that were, let's say, wow us. It's going to be superly wow us. That's for sure. I will say it had a pretty good storyline for the most part. The characters are likable. Good 2D hand-drawn animation. Something I really adore the best. It has a good little bit of CGI. It has a good score. It It has some good action, good drama, and there's some parts here and there that was pretty well fast-paced. And my favorite part about this movie is the main climax. Something that will wow me the best. If you know what I mean. So let's go on to my strongest points and the weakest points of Evangelion 2.22. You cannot avert. There's only one good strongest point I do care about in this movie. Just one good strongest point. Is the main climax of the movie. I mean, this is one of the best epic climax scenes I have ever seen in movie history. From near end to end. It just superly wowed me. It was very mind-blowing. It was so epic, so unique, and a lot of good moments to be found. You gotta forgive me, it's one of those cats that cat meowed for some no reason. If you hear a cat meow, just do your best to ignore it while I'm doing this movie review. Yeah, that climax is so darn amazing. I can't tell you what this main climax is because I gotta keep it spoiled free. And yes, ladies and dudes, I got some good news to tell you. That Shinji's best friend did not die in the film. Because he's not a pilot. That's for sure. So yeah, for my strongest points for this movie is the main climax of the film. No spoilers allowed. I will say for my weakest points for the movie is there was just one or two scenes here and there that was a little bit slow. It was a little bit slow. Just a little bit, but not too much. That's all I could say about my weakest point, is there's a little bit of scenes here and there was a bit too slow, somewhere around the 40-minute range, I think. Maybe. But I remember in the 40-minute range, it was pretty well fast-paced. I really liked its fast-paced moments in some parts of the first half of the movie. And then there was one type of scene that was a little bit slow. And there was another one that was kind of slow, but I forgot which one it is. Oh, well, you guys get the picture. Well, before I wrap up my movie review, well, I'll go ahead and spoil one type of part of the movie that wasn't there in the TV series. Did you know about Shinji's father and his right-hand man? I remember they're going to outer space. And there's two unknown questions that really did bother me in this movie. Something I did not see coming, and how the hell did this happen? Do you think this is truly an Ed Wood joke? Here's two unknown questions. Just two. One, there was a part where no, not Shinji, wrong character, but that Karu character. Where the heck did he wear pants? Where did he get those pants? I have no idea. He was wearing pants while he's sitting on a machine. And the second unknown question is, why the heck is he breathing in outer space? Huh? That made no sense. There was a moment where he wore pants. I had no idea where the hell he got it. And the other, is he breathing in outer space? And yes, I'll go ahead and spoil it for all of you if you have seen part one. There was a part where you did see Karu naked. And that's how we got introduced to the character. He got naked. For some unknown reason. Yeah, I got two unknown questions. Where the heck did he got pants? And why is he breathing in outer space? That made no sense. That's for sure. And now let's go on to the character. I'll go with one character that I never got to know in the TV series, since she's a new character that I do not know of. And that is this young girl who's wearing glasses. And yes, we did remember the beginning of the movie, we got introduced to her. I forgot the girl's name, but I guess you want to know what's my main thoughts about the character. Let's just say she's very, very new to me. She's just awkward, strange. And when she met Shinji for the very first time, she began to smell him, and she believes that he smells like some type of water or something. I don't know what the heck she smelled in Shinji. That's kind of weird, don't you think? Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I think that girl's kind of weird. Since I don't know about this character that much, but the only thing I know, she's just a new character from the Evangelion movies that was introduced to the TV series. That I know! So anyway, that's all I can say about the character-wise. And I'll go ahead and tell you about my final thoughts of Evangelion 2.22. You cannot advance. Overall, the second Evangelion movie is a pretty darn good sequel to watch. It had a good storyline, likable characters, great English dub voice cast. I love the 2D hand-drawn animation. The CGI is fine. It had a really good score, good action scenes, great drama. And the best part I love about this movie is the climax. One of the most biggest climax moments I have ever seen in movie history for anime-wise. So I give this film a 9.5 out of 10. Yep, I will say both the first and the second one are equally good in their own right. Just equal. And that's all I could say about the second Evangelion movie. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is the most biggest unknown question that you could ever find in the Evangelion anime? Something that's kind of weird, or something that's not completely right for the series, or all that stuff. Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. And I'll be back very soon for the other two Evangelion movies to come. So, I only got 2 more to go. That's for sure. And that is it for now. I'll see you all later, and sayonara!